Welcome to the HEC Field App Tutorial Series. In this video, we'll go over how to create a project and what projects are for. Let's get started. When you log into the app, you'll see this big white button. Let's tap on it to create our first project. The only required field here is to give your project a name. Here at HEC, we like to name our projects by client, then project, then zone, and a street. In this example, we'll use PFS, or Pacific Fiber Solutions, FTTH, or Fiber to the Home, Z14, short for Zone 14, and lastly, Main Street. If you notice, we have fields for all of this, but in our experience, our field workers tend to just one-line it. If you wish to instruct your crew to fill out all fields, then they are absolutely there for use. After creating your project, you'll be taken back to the Projects page. Let's take a look at some of the UI here. Notice we have 3 tabs. Since we just created a project and we haven't submitted it yet, it has a yellow draft badge, and it is also in the Drafts tab. If you look at the bottom, you'll see a 1 counter on your projects. Since we have 1 draft not yet submitted, we have a 1 counter there. Next, we have the Submissions tab. Once we submit a project, the project will be moved to this tab until an admin acts on it. If an admin sends the project back, the project will be moved back to the Drafts tab with a new flag, such as Needs More Data, with an explanation of what data is missing. If an admin approves your submission, it will be moved to the Completed tab. Looking at our draft project, you'll notice a pencil icon we can use to edit any of the project details if necessary. Let's click into the project. Every project will have its own set of tools. We like to scope projects to the area we were working in a period of time. You are free to scope your projects out as you see fit. You can, for example, make a large collaborative project that contains lots of data, or you can create simple single-bore projects. No matter what you choose, an admin will be able to format the data you send in how the company would like to organize it. Anyhow, this is the Tools page. The tool names should be obvious for what they're for, and we have videos going over each tool specifically. Let's continue looking at some of the other features in the Projects page. At the top of the screen, we have a couple buttons. The first button is this 2-person icon. This is how you can add a collaborator to your project. If we tapped this icon, it would bring up a list of names of other crew in your org, and you can share your project with them so you can both work on it. The button next to it is an Edit button. You can edit or delete a project this way. If we scroll to the bottom, you'll see the entries summary. Think of this like a receipt. Every tool you use and save will show up here. You'll have a counter for each one. And when you're ready to submit your project, a button will appear down here for you to do so. Let's add a test photo to this project so the button will show up. There we go. Once we selected an image, you saw the app reach out to the server to see if it was available for uploading this photo. That's our offline mode in action. If you had no cell service, you can continue to work in the app. Everything you do gets staged for upload until the next time you're online. Let's go back. Now you see we have 1 image in this project, and our Submit button appears. That's pretty much it for the Projects page. In the next video, we'll go over how to enter a bore,